Alright, so we're back on this. We are going to be using some AI tools to help me just get work done, pretty much. I don't want to use much brain power, so I'm gonna let AI do that for me.
Stage one, the eyes close.
Honestly, I don't really use Claude all that much. Primarily use ChatGPT just because this is just one of the first things I started using, so I'm not super accustomed to Claude. But I guess we'll learn today. Let me know if the music is too loud. I know this dreamy music is kind of overbearing. All right.
The sync will also show us a slowing of the heart rate. Their bodies are preparing them for deep sleep.
And obviously, I'm wearing glasses not because I need them, but because all the lights that are going on here bothers my eyes. All right. So what was I working on last time? I believe I was trying to add a feature where you can like JITs,
Stage
right?
three,
For those who don't know, JIT is pretty much
slow breathing.
a Twitter clone.
Count to
Um, they're called JITs.
wake
So
them now.
users post
For
JITs.
a moment, they'll have no
You
idea
follow
where they
somebody,
are.
you can see their JITs. Um, but you can't sorry, I'm a little congested. You can't like comment on them. You can just view them. So obviously I'm trying to add like functionality and comment functionality. Um, so the first thing I'm going to do is implement the like functionality. And then to do that, I had to come up with a way to create that relationship between the JIT, the user, and the like. Um, so every record for a like is going to comprise of a user ID and a JIT ID, and it's going to be unique, right? Because user A can like JIT number one, but they can't like it twice. But that same user can like a different JIT. Easy, right? The only problem is, well, certain conditions or edge cases. So like what happens if we delete the JIT, that record needs to be deleted. The JIT like record needs to be deleted. If the user is deleted, that JIT like record needs to be deleted. Anyways, anyways, Okay, so let me just run the app just so you know what it looks like. All right. I don't want to run it there. I'll do it in here. I already spinned up a SQL Server container instance, so that's where all my data is being saved. So the API is pointing to that container. So you can believe me. So container, yeah. Oh, it's running. Nothing crazy. What did I have last time? I don't even remember. Oh. Create a new guy. Alright. So we'll follow this guy. If you're wondering where the images are coming from, I hard-coded a API endpoint that points to a profile image generator, pretty much. So there you go. So every time I create a new user, we just randomize the number over here. Nothing crazy. You see this guy, whoever that is. Hopefully it's not a real person. Yeah, it's some other dude. Is it only men? Oh, it's women too. Dogs? I don't know. Anyways, so we'll follow this guy, SDKBench, name of the channel. This is a JIT from SDKBench, so we can see his JITs. My JITs. If I remember SDKBench, that's probably the login. Alright. Was it this guy? I thought he looked different. Anyways. Alright, so I can see his JITs, I can see Frank Tom's stuff. But there's nothing else besides that. So now back to the design. So we have a JIT, then we have a user, and then in between them is going to be a table, jet-like, which I believe I already created in here. Jet ID, user ID, they created. So the table would be just this. Let's go to ChatGPT. Let's see what they got to say. Context on the do you want unlike to delete the jet-like row or keep it with jet ID both same type? Do you need to show they both yeah. Yes. We can delete the row. Both are good. Number 3, do you need to show Architect. How do you spell architect? Damn. JIT like, yes, no, PK, JIT ID, firm key is hard to leave for unlike, that keeps the model simple. Date offset, not date time for date like. Also add an index on user ID if you ever need. JIT like by this user, the composite primary key already supports lookups by JIT ID. Okay. For unlike, execute delete async. It's appropriate because it deletes directly in the database without loading or tracking entities. Yeah, I don't want none of that. Make it independent. You know what? I've seen this word everywhere and I don't know what it means. We are working on .NET. It would be using course. Server of the front is Angular. Implement support for liking like in a JIT post. Domain context. There is an existing JIT entity. There's an existing user entity. Both JIT ID and user ID are GUID. They're both called ID. Let's see. JIT is ID. Right? Where's the ID? Oh, okay. ID and then user. Okay. Good question. as well. Thank you, sir. Core database model.
What's he searching for?
Composite key. Jesus. Use hard deletes. We were working on .NET project. Angular. Primary key.
The ultimate ride.
J likes.
What's he searching for?
This look good. This look good. Let's see what it does. Then I want to know why. Okay, let's see. See how good this Claude code is. Alright, this music's making me fall asleep. Looking for test projects. Joke's on you. I don't have any tests. Let me look at DTO, auto mapper, program. Oh, okay. I'll allow. I allow you.
Are we dreaming? Are we dreaming?
How does the camera look? Sure. Let me check the news feed service, establish a baseline build. Would it be used? I think so.
Are we dreaming?
I think it's spending more time looking at the project than doing anything.
Are we dreaming?
Well, I think the API, the UI would probably be easier,
Are we dreaming?
right? Because we just gotta like show a little heart or something. Claude context. Context file. It's trying to do all this. Fine. What is it doing? Let's see. Okay, JIT ID, user ID. Removes this. Navigation properties. Okay. Allow. I know this is probably the proper way to handle UTC times. JIT. Let's see. Collection. What's this? Oh, it's so generic. Okay. Same thing here. Foreign. JIT likes. Okay. All right, Claudio. DB context. All right, this is the important part here. Cows. It's gonna create the table. Has these keys. Date liked is required. Has index with one many foreign key on delete cascade. Delete cascade. And then the migration is going to be created and they're going to run the migration. I wonder if it's going to create the endpoint as well. So what's the difference between enumerable, simple data iteration, data manipulation and counting? Supports lazy evaluation and memory eager execution, streams, database queries, arrays, strictly finite in memory structures. Deep dive. IEnumerable is the most basic collection interface in C#. It exposes a single method, get enumerator. Forward only reading. You can only move forward. Okay, deferred execution is not allowed into memory state. Passing data into a method for querying and reading results. Okay, then versus list. The fundamental difference lies in the capabilities. IEnumerable provides read-only, forward-only iteration. iCollection adds modification capabilities and an item count. And iList adds index-based access and positioning control. Got it. And then versus list. It's a concrete class implementation. They sit in a clear inheritance hierarchy. I'm guessing these are like the same, right? Advanced method, no. Okay. So INumerable is the base class. iCollection inherits that. iList inherits iCollection, and list is an implementation of, or list an implementation of iList. It's actually kind of helpful because you'd be seeing this stuff. Jesus. Is it done? Yes. Yes. Alright, JIT get DTO. How would I know? Oh, when it sees it, right. So that would be when some user logs in, the newsfeed service gets called, it gets the JITs controller. Let's see what it does here. Can't really see what is going on. Get parse, get user ID, the logged in user. It's gonna get all the likes that match this is liked by current user. Why would it need to do this twice? What DTO is this? Oh, okay, for that DTO, it's gonna get the count. It's then going to load. I mean, I wouldn't want to put this in the controller, but I get what it's trying to do. It's gonna load all the gets again, the JITs. It's gonna find the matching JIT, and if the user ID, if it matches any, then this logged in user liked it. If not, then it's gonna be false. Let's see. You know what? Let's just see what it does. Let's see what Claudio has for us. This one is create So like user ID comes from the authentication user context, not for the client body. Not found, and they put in if the user already liked the JIT, succeed without inserting. If not already liked, complete no content. Unlike. Hard delete, imagine row. User comes from the authenticated user context, but why does it do here? Unauthorized appears is not found. Okay. It's good enough for me. So it loads the current user from the context. Finds the current like for this JIT that's tied to this user. If it exists, then it removes the linkage between the user and the JIT. Complete. And then the newsfeed item. Like account. User ID, I believe, is the logged in user. Build. Let's see if it runs. We have migrations. It's trying to create a migration. Okay, I allow it. Hey. I think I can check here. Jeez. Migration matches the spec exactly, but there's a structural concern I want to verify. There are now two cascade paths from users to JIT likes directly via user ID and transitively users JITs. Okay. So from my understanding is that there is a cascade between users, jets and jet likes, and users to jet likes. So pretty much if the user is deleted, it will affect the jet. Jet lag already cascade, use cascades, which gives SQL Server. Alright, let's see it. Is it in there? Yeah, it is. This is documented in a comment. Okay. Um, let's do Postman here and put some new tracks on. I'm gonna log in first. Newsfeed. User follow. Get all users. Doesn't exist. actually we can SDKBench. How did I forget the freaking password? New console. Chief Ria. Okay, we'll like this one. Okay, get news feed. SDKBench, we're gonna like this. And JIT. Where's that new endpoint at? API. So the like. JIT. Alright, JIT. API controller. No. I like the JIT. API JIT. Like. why isn't this being oh, maybe the space. JIT ID. Post. Oh, maybe I need to rerun it. Nice, okay. So, get news feed. Just to get the JIT. Get JIT by ID. Is liked by current user? Yes. Now we can copy, call this unlike JIT. Unlike. I guess it's just once again. Why does that not work? Shouldn't it be called something else? How would it know which one to do? Oh, I know. Delete. Duh. Get, shit, was that JIT deleted? Oh. Okay. My bad. Alright. I think I'll continue it tomorrow. Thank you everybody for coming out. Peace out.